Well, that was anticlimactic. So, after winning one game, the Timberwolves were fine, and then they just laid over and died. The Mavericks win by 21 points. They're up 36 points at one point. Let's talk about game four. Not that it matters anymore, but they did end up forcing game five. Ant had his best game of the series, which still wasn't that great of a game for Ant standards. 44% from the field, 29 points. Not great, but their defense really locked in and locked up Luca and Kyrie Irving. And what's it? They also PJ Washington had a disaster class, so that also is a factor. Um, yeah, there were Dwight Powell minutes. That's kind of funny. Uh, they shot really well as a team. It's just that their best three players on the court weren't there. Also, Derek Lively wasn't there, so he really does free up the court more for Kyrie and Luca. Cat came alive in that fourth quarter, though. He basically willed them to victory. His first and only good shooting game of the series. But yeah, this was the best game the Timberwolves had the whole series. And that's about it. I didn't really feel like making a video about it because I felt like most of it was just Dallas's two best players just didn't show up. Also, Lively being out opened the paint for Anthony Edwards for a lot. So that's why I didn't really review that game. But this game, I don't know what there is to really say about. I was hoping Minnesota would win so I could give them their praise for forcing a game six, but after the first quarter, I already assumed it was over because Luka Doncic scored 21 points in the first quarter, I believe. Oh, 20 points in the first. And what was it? The Timberwolves as a team, they scored 19. Um, as you can see, they went on this crazy run right about here. Is when Luka made like a billion shots. He made a logo three as well. Luka was basically just cooking the what do you call it? The Timberwolves for the first two quarters. Then it was Kyrie's turn in the second half, and I will give the Timberwolves this. They did put up more of a fight than the Suns did 2 years ago at home, but still, that's embarrassing. Losing by 20 in a game seven, I get it. I'm a Kings fan. That happened, but like the fact the game was never close after halfway through the first, that's even worse. Um, this was the first game for the Mavericks where their two best players played good, and well, not just good, but great, but good, and everyone around them also played good. Derek Lively was back. He got hit in the head, but he did not miss a field goal attempt this series. Apparently, I didn't know that he was missing free throws though. Kleba hit a three, so that's good to see from him. That he's back from injury. They didn't even need heroics from PJ Washington or Derrick Jones Jr. It was just Kyrie and Luca taking turns basically. Kyrie ended up with more shots because he played more of the second half, I think, than Luca. Both ended up with 36 points, of course. Luke, that that one fan that trash talked Luca told him to stop crying. I hope they get home safe because I don't know why you would do that to a psychopath like Luka Doncic. Um, that's when he started his whole run basically by himself. Yeah, I don't know why you thought that was a good idea, especially since your team is a game away from elimination. It did seem like the Timberwolves were just fine not getting swept. The only guy out there that really seemed like they wanted to win like the whole way through was Cat. Ant did not start scoring until they were already down 36. So I don't really care about how well he shot because most of these were just open shots that he hit. Um, Cat was actually like fighting to try to bring the game back. He wasn't hitting his threes, but he was slashing. So I liked what I saw from Cat. As far as I'm concerned, he was their best player. Rudy Gobert, they had to take him out because you need offense when you're down a billion points, and he doesn't really have any of that. But I don't know. I think the Mavericks just like they went from top gear to like mid trying level, I guess, and that helped the Timberwolves score a lot. We saw Jordan McLaughlin. I have not seen his bald head since like game 2 versus Denver. Well, maybe he played in that game 6, but I don't know. Luca Garza had 6 points. That's cool. But shout out the Timberwolves. Put up a better fight than some teams would. But oh my God, Luca and Kyrie are insane. I really should have stuck with my prediction that Dallas was gonna win it all. But whatever. I guess we could talk about how the Celtics made it to the finals. I don't know. Just the Celtics playing Celtics basketball. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because Rick Carlisle was not a good coach the whole postseason. They might need to look for other options because he was just not good. Terrible play calling and just terrible at recognizing the moment and stuff. He's a championship winning coach. So I don't know why he's making these mistakes. He won a championship with Dallas back in 2011, ironically. Jaylen Brown has been phenomenal, though. I saw people arguing Tatum should have won the conference finals MVP, but like, I don't know. Every time I look, Brown looked like he was the best player on the court. So I don't know. That's just the vibe I got from watching. Shout out Siakam, balled this series. Not great shooting, but still balled this series. Andrew Nemhart is also amazing. He's gonna get paid soon. He's a rookie. Keep developing him. I think Indiana's best option for the future is you bring back Siakam probably on a max deal. You gotta, I don't know what Miles Turner contract is, but keep him. Keep Nemhart and Hallie, and that's a good nucleus for your future team. And then just rely on Nemhart and Hallie to improve. Yeah, that's about it. It seems that one shot against the Knicks really woke up Nemhart. He's been phenomenal. This series, in Hallie's absence, had me thinking, oh, maybe they could actually win the series. Well, not the series, but they could win a game. They choked away the last 2. They were up 18 in one of the games. I'm not sure which one. I think it was game 3. But yeah. Oh my. Okay. They only had a 9-point lead, but still, look, this cannot be happening. Also, they just forgot how to score in like the last few minutes of this game. I'm like just remembering. I'm pretty sure like the last 2 minutes they just straight up did not score the basketball, which is kind of embarrassing. So, maybe get a new coach. Bickerstaff is there. He's pretty cool. I don't know. I just don't like how Carlisle handled this series or how he handled pretty much the entire postseason. I think with better coaching, they could have beat the Bucks way sooner than making it look like a hard 6 games. I also think they probably could have taken care of the Knicks sooner as well. I don't know if they win if the Knicks are healthy, but yeah, it's gonna be Boston versus Dallas, and we gotta wait a week. So I'm not gonna give you my prediction now because that would be stupid of me. I need videos throughout the week. So leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below who you think is gonna win the finals, I guess. And I will see you all next time.